I've been cycling for a long time, and in that time I've had many bikes. If you've seen any of my other videos, you may know that I'm currently running this Carrera mountain bike. I got this bad boy when I started in university, and it's honestly served me pretty well. I have this cage on the back for panniers so I can get my groceries, and obviously it being a mountain bike, I can take it pretty much anywhere. However, a little while back, a friend and I were cycling through town together for the first time since we were both going to the same place, and after every corner he was pulling away. Then we got to a hill and he just bang, gone. For a minute I thought he was just a better cyclist, but I mean, I'm the GOAT, so there's no way that's the case. It was then that I thought back to a conversation I had with my father. We were talking about bikes as one does, and given how versatile mountain bikes are, I was wondering why people even bother with road bikes. He told me that you can go way faster since they're designed to be more aerodynamic, and the wheels, being thinner, have less friction on the road. Now, as all good children do, I didn't listen to a word that guy said. To me, road bikes have one benefit that outweigh the rest. They look fucking awesome. With this in mind, I decided that I wanted a road bike. A new road bike goes for about... Wait, what? They cost how much? Seriously? As a lifelong tinkerer and brokey, I have a golden rule. If something is too expensive to buy, make it. This is how I've acquired many of my skills like sewing, welding, knitting, CAD, Photoshop, video editing, woodworking, metalworking. Before I can build my bike, I have to decide what bike I'm going to build, obviously. There are 4 main kinds of bike, and they are as follows.
911, what's your emergency? Yeah, my wife got attacked by a warthog real bad.
Mountain bike. These bad boys are what I've ridden all my life. They're tough, reliable, and can take you anywhere. I'm most familiar with these, but I already have one, so I'm not really looking to build another. Since my priority is speed, the upright position and wide, low-pressure tires are not ideal.
Do you really believe your own hype that much? I am the hype!
Road bikes are classic bikes. They have narrow, high-pressure wheels, lightweight frames, and usually have drop bars.
How do you keep your pants up when you're performing? It's incredible.
Belt. Gravel bikes are the inbred cousins of the bike world. It's a little bad at doing anything specialized, but we all love it regardless, and it's okay at everything. It's a hybrid of road and mountain, and thus can take you to most places the average person needs to go. But you'd struggle to run lines on this thing. Sort of perfect for the UK.
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man.
Fixed gears are the coolest bikes you will ever fucking see. I love these things so much. They don't have brakes or a freewheel, so they are more challenging to ride, but they have an insane community around the globe that loves the hobby. As much as I want a fixie, I am currently living in Exeter. This town is so goddamn hilly, it is genuinely ridiculous. What kind of idiot built a town on a hill? For that reason, I really need multiple gears and brakes, which leaves me with one standout option. Your bog standard road bike. Maybe one day when I move, I'll build a fixie for a different video. I'm also pretty keen on visiting the Philippines since they have a pretty established fixie culture. Here is where we really get some momentum. Since I know what I'm building, I can start making some progress. A road bike consists of 12 key components. You have your frame, fork, handlebars, wheels, crankset, cassette, front and rear derailleurs, chain, brakes, and of course your seat and pedals. I collected these pieces gradually through various methods as a way to keep costs down. I cannot recommend Facebook Marketplace enough. I managed to get a carbon frame, a set of wheels, the crankset, and both derailleurs for a fraction of retail. Stay tuned to the end to find the total cost. For the rest of the parts, I did what any smart individual would do and paid full price to ensure my safety. Listen kids, no matter how much it costs, you should always prioritize your Temu. I bought them off Temu. Now I can already hear the comments. Ooh, Adam, you were just complaining about the hills and the need for brakes. Surely you would invest in that. Well, listen here, buddy. Brakes are expensive, and I don't have to explain myself to you. Anyway, my first issue with the actual construction was the damaged frame. I bought a damaged frame because it was astronomically cheaper than new, and I know I can fix it enough that I won't die riding it. Editor's note here. I didn't actually explain how I repaired it. I just got carbon tape and wrapped it around the hole. My original idea was to use a carbon repair kit, but the damage was too severe, I guess. But at this point, though, I've been riding it for several weeks and I haven't died yet, so I'm going to assume the damage held up. So, Bob's your uncle. Continue. My fault. With that one out of the way, I began painting my frame, since I want to have an all blacked out bike, just so I can be absolutely sure that cars will run me over at night. To prepare the frame, I had to first sand everything down, which is just as boring as I remember. Now, when spray painting anything, you want to make sure that you first have proper ventilation and safety equipment to ensure you don't poison yourself. Anyway, I began painting my frame in my kitchen, because who is going to stop me? Did a few layers of primer, paint, and a top coat, which was actually pretty challenging since one can was slightly not enough, so I had to be quite sparing with my strokes. Pause. Despite my perfect painting setup, the floor was caked in residue, so I had a real fun time cleaning that up. With the painting complete, I could finally assemble my finished bike. The only actual difficult part about assembling the bike was setting up the brake cables and shifters. Someone with zero experience in bike maintenance, this took me days. Matter of fact, I almost became a stain on the back of a post van during my first brake test. Now, without further ado, I present the finished bike. Sadly, my first proper test of this bike is riding it straight into a storage unit, since I'm going to be abroad for a while. But that's life, I guess. Anyway, I'm throwing the total price of the bike on screen now, so you can see the breakdown. The most expensive part of this bike was actually the handlebars. Now, I could have done this cheaper, but I wanted the cool one-piece ones that you see on expensive carbon bikes, and I knew that even if I bought a cheap second-hand set, I would just end up upgrading it in like a week. So there you go. This is my brand new dream bike on a budget. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We will catch you in the next one.